Hi, welcome to chemistry. My name is Lara D and I'll be your instructor this year. Let's begin by going over the syllabus. My contact information can be found at the top. I have two email addresses. One is the Viking domain and the other is the Lotus Notes. My preferred means of communication is by email because I check that frequently throughout the day. My phone number is 313-5591 and my room number is C205. Below that, you can find the course descriptions and also we have our standards and benchmarks. So let's briefly go over the standards. Standard 1 is scientific investigation. Number 2 is nature of science. Number 3 is properties of matter. Standard 4 is atomic structure and bonding. 5 is chemical reactions. Standard 6 is chemical thermodynamics. 7 is chemical reaction rates. Standard 8 is nuclear reactions and energy. We also have our general learner outcomes, GLO. GLO number 1, I am a self-directed learner. Number 2, I am a community contributor. Number 3, I am a complex and critical thinker. Number 4, I am a quality producer. Number 5, I am an effective communicator. And GLO number 6 is I am an effective and ethical user of technology. For our general chemistry class, Chemistry Y, we have our textbook is called Chemistry by Packard, Jocobs, and Marshall, 2007. It has a brown cover. And for our College Prep Chemistry X class, our textbook is Wilbraham's, Daly, Mata, and Waterman, 2008, also by the title of Chemistry. And that has a reddish-orange cover with a lot of other colors thrown in there. It's like a rainbow. Classroom supplies. For the general classroom, I'm asking for a donation of 3 rolls of paper towels, and for the Y class, 2 rolls of paper towels and 1 box of facial tissues. And that's just to be shared among the general population when we have need of them. I also ask that you bring on a daily basis to class with you 1 College Rules composition notebook, 1 scientific calculator, 1 glue stick, at least 5 sheets of College Rules binder paper, a pencil, a high polymer eraser, 1 word correction pen, and whiteout. Grades. This is very important to a lot of you, I know, so listen up. So grades are along the following scales. 90 to 100% is an A, 80 to 89% is a B, 70 to 79% is a C, 60 to 69% is a D, 59% and below is considered an F. Grades are based on all of the assignments throughout the school year. So I do grade on homework, classwork, labs, quizzes, activities, projects, everything that we do throughout. I do have a no late homework policy. This applies to unexcused absences and tardies. So make sure you keep up with your homework even though you're not in class. And you can do that by following your grading assignments on Infinite Campus. General classroom responsibilities. Students are to follow the Hilo High School rules, code of conduct, discipline plan, tardy policy, attendance policy, and just anybody, teachers, staff, so on. I expect you to be in your class seat before the bell rings with your supplies and workout ready to begin the period. I expect you to come to class with all the necessary materials, meaning your school supply subjects. I ask that you listen attentively and ask meaningful questions. And it is very important that we respect ourselves and others in the classroom. So that means respecting other people's personal property and their spaces. And we do not interfere with the learning of others. So we take turns and we polite to each other. When you disregard the rules, there are consequences. First violation is just a warning. It can be visual, verbal, or written. Second violation is going to be involving recess detention, which is just 5 minutes. So I ask that you give up 5 minutes of your time and I have a simple task for you. Or I have you do your homework. Third violation, 10 minutes of recess detention. Fourth violation involves parent notification and you get a code of conduct referral. Fifth violation and further, parental notification is required, and you also receive a written incident referral to admin. Classroom leave. Whenever you have to use the restroom, run a personal errand, or leave for any non-emergency reason, you have to sign out on my clipboard, and you also have to take the hall pass with you. My clipboard can be located at the exit on this side of the room, and it's right on top of the podium. I have a sign-out sheet. You're allowed up to 5 classroom breaks per quarter. Any more and your grade is going to be decreased by 1 letter grade during that quarter. So if you have a medical condition, or you have a behavior plan that allows you to leave the classroom, then of course I will let you go whenever you need to go. You're not limited to the 5 breaks. Moving on to copying and cheating. Copying and cheating will not be tolerated in my class or in the school. If you are caught, you're going to receive 0 points for the assignment, and you also may receive a written referral. I want to remind you that copying and cheating also includes plagiarism, which is using someone else's work and claiming it as your own. It's very tempting and easy to do, but don't do it. It's not worth the consequences. I also mentioned Infinite Campus earlier when we were talking about the grades. I want to remind you again that I will not be calling home regularly whenever your students' grades drop. A phone call home is considered a courtesy and not a requirement by myself. I do want to encourage parents to keep up on monitoring their students' grades, and students, I do want to encourage you to check daily if possible. Now, if you don't have internet at home, or if you don't have a smartphone or electronic device that allows you to check grades at home, then please let me know as soon as possible, and I do have alternative means of grade communication. I do expect you to read over the syllabus. I have it posted online. I do expect you to fill out the associated form electronically and submit that form. I want to remind you that students, you need to sign in with your Viking Gmail account. Otherwise, you will not be able to turn in that form electronically. If you need a hard copy paper version of the syllabus, please let me know. I will provide you with it. Thank you for sitting in with me while you review the classroom syllabus, and let's move on to the lab safety contract.